the audience to come to the open stage. We are starting a demo for a live product. It's based on the generative AI that has been discussed a lot in the recent term. So if everyone outside the code, if they can just settle down on the empty chairs, that will be great. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Can I have your attention, please? Good afternoon. My name is Gautam. I'm CEO and co-founder of Trustt. And today we are going to, I can see a lot of conversation happening over here. Okay, on the floor, people are talking to each other. We connect when we speak, right? Okay, and so this product is all about how conversational UI, which is based on the latest technology trends that is happening today. If all of you are following, everybody knows about Chat GPT, how it changed the way we look up information from the internet, or we organize our productivity. Everybody knows that. Okay, so what we are going to say here, because as human beings, we are more social animal. We always like to talk, and when we speak, we are connecting better. Okay, and this, so what we are going to demonstrate over here is how generative AI technologies can actually transform the way people are banking, they're interacting with their banks, right? So that's the whole, the demo is all about. Of course, we offer 4 products: digital lending, digital distribution, digital identity, but the latest one is based on the GPT technology, okay, which is the Trustt GPT, which is an AI-based conversational tool. So from an experience perspective, I still recollect, my childhood days when I will accompany my father, to the bank, and it was a social place to be in. The bank manager knew my name. Okay, he will give me a toffee, and I would go there largely to converse, and rather than actually drawing, let's say, withdrawing 5 rupees or 10 rupees from my account, right? Okay, so there was a personal touch about how banking used to be done before. Okay, obviously that cannot be a scalable model, and from a digitization perspective, we know that the Indian banks have really gone way ahead. Today, UPI is an example that the world takes, okay, and we have done a great success in terms of JAM, okay, for the banking penetration in India, right? But in this whole process, we have also missed out on the touch element of banking, okay, the conversational element in banking. So that is one part of it, okay, in terms of how the relationship has really become more impersonal, okay, and then is there a way that I can achieve the scale of banking? I can reach out to millions and billions of people, who can bank with the technology, and yet have a personal touch in that whole banking relationship, right? So this is one example. Now you talk about how the entire Bharat is actually interacting, right? Now we all know that the cities are overbanked. The people in the cities are overbanked, and the new business is all coming from the Bharat. Okay, this is where the technology is yet to reach, and you still need an assistance for doing banking services out there, right? So now, when you talk to the labor class that they come from the villages and they come for work in the cities, you'll be surprised to know that forget about English literacy. Okay, they don't even know how to write Hindi, but they can speak in Hindi, right? Or they can speak in Tamil or Telugu or Bengali or Oriya or whatever it is. Okay, so this, but then they don't know how to write. So the literacy level from a writing perspective is really poor. Now, how does the bank wants to, we can talk about internet banking, we can talk about, other digital banking channel, but then these folks are largely excluded because they cannot converse with you in their local language of choice, okay? So how do you really, again, can generative AI technologies help us to do that? Okay, we believe that it can, okay, and that's what we are going to demonstrate to you today, okay, from the product that we have launched, which is Trustt GPT. So this is from the Bharat perspective. Now look at the other set of customers who are middle class and above, okay, and you and I, let's say, are driving, in a car, and there's a long drive, and I would like to clear off some of my regular banking transactions. So can I ask the CarPlay to say that, hey, what are the bills that I need to pay today, right, or in this week? And it tells me there are following credit card bills and electricity bills that is required to be paid, and then I just instruct this, okay, fine, pay my credit card bill from HDFC Bank. I say, okay, how would you like to pay it? Okay, I would like to pay it using the same method that I used last time. Okay, I'm not going about and telling my UPI ID and all that. And it does, let's say, a face auth, a biometric face auth for authenticating the transaction, and does the same UPI transaction that I have done last time. If that is the experience, then you're also talking about a completely different customer segment. On one side, there is Bharat, who is writing illiterate when it comes to whichever language you're talking about it. And on the other side, we have the busy people, okay, who want to utilize the maximum amount of their time to do certain activities like bill payment and other things to be by talking to the car. Okay, so this kind of technologies can have really impact across the different types of customer segment, and we can then really enable the banks, and not just banks but the banks and the BFSI segment, whether it's insurance, banks, investments, NBFCs, and so on and so forth, to deliver their products to the new segment of customers and improve the services of the existing segment of customer. So, just let's go to the, okay. So there are 4 parts of this particular product that we have done, okay, and we will demo to you. First is, product discovery. So, how will you allow your customers, whether they are new customers to the bank or they are existing customer to the bank, and then I give an experience to that customer, okay, to discover what is the best product that is relevant for that particular customer, right? So how do I go about doing a product discovery itself, right? So that's the product discovery product, and we will show it to you, my colleagues Sohan and I will demo that to all of you. The next one is customer acquisition. So great, your customer has already discovered that they need a loan. Okay, now how do you go about actually fulfilling that loan journey, whether it is a lead generation or whether it is an end-to-end journey itself in terms of opening a loan account? Okay, how do you do that using conversational UI? Okay, so that's about the customer acquisition, and we will showcase this also to you. Okay. The third one is that once you have discovered the product, once you have then become a customer, obviously you are interacting with your financial services provider, and there is a customer support that the people need, right? So that the current experience of most of the call centers of even the largest of the banks is broken. Okay, when you call there, you will listen to that our options have changed. Carefully listens to the option, press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 13 for that, etc. Right? That's not the best experience that the customer expects. Okay, what the customer really expects is that if I have an open request or a ticket which is available, my option should be directly taking me to that option and say, hey, Mr. Gautam, you had opened a refund request, you have requested for a refund for this transaction in the past, and we are happy to inform you that the refund has been processed on such and such date, and this is the reference number. Would you like me to send an SMS confirming the same? I mean, that's the experience that if I would like to give it to the banks, right? So that's about the the customer support. And the last one is something that in terms of the collection itself. Now this is the most complex in the whole hierarchy of the products that we talked about, because here the machine is initiating a call to a delinquent customer, okay, to understand that whether the customer is going to pay up, okay, and if you are insistent and persistent, and if you are doing it in a very calendarized manner, then there's a high chance that through such calls you can get the repayment done by the customer, right? As against sending and giving it to an agency to collect it and so on and so forth. So this comes with even higher level of understanding for such as sentiment analysis of the customer in terms of when you speak, what is the kind of tone of the voice, I mean, at what time should I go and contact that customer again, and so on and so forth. Okay, so these are the the 4 products that we have built on. This is India's first GPT-based conversational product, right? And talk about it, we are very focused on the BFSI segment. Okay, we are focused, we are building a vertical capability, okay, which only talks about the requirement of the are regulated entities essentially. Okay, so these are banks, NBFCs, fintechs, insurance companies, investment companies, and so on and so forth, right? So when we are talking about regulated entities, we also do understand that there is a whole lot of issue in terms of data privacy, the data residency, all of these things, okay, which needs to be taken care when you build a product like that. So that is exactly what we have done. What we have done is that we have leveraged the brains of GPT, but we have not leveraged the corpus of GPT. Okay, the corpus of the GPT is the entire World Wide Web, okay, information that has been already consumed, and in technical terms, what is known as hallucination. So if you ask Chat GPT today that tell me 3 reasons why an abacus is better than a computer, okay, it will actually give you a very convincing answer saying that why it is better. We all know it's wrong. Okay, so that's because it just tries to give an answer. Okay, it's in technical terms it's known as hallucination. So what we need to do here, obviously the product that we build is something that is built on the corpus of a specific financial services organization that is using our application, and the data is very specific to that, and also the data is residing within the dedicated cloud zone of that particular company. Okay, so that's what Trustt GPT is about. Okay, and this is really exciting times, because generative AI in general, we are reading about how generative AI is creating waves in the technology world in terms of how it is going to change the way we interact with machines, but it is our attempt to see as to how it is going to change the way your customers interact with the banks or with NBFCs and fintechs. So with that, I will request Sohan to get into demonstration. Sohan leads product. Okay, Sohan, can I have you on the stage, please?
Thank you, Gautam. Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's lunchtime, but I will just need like 15 minutes of yours, and would like the attention of all the people around the open stage as well to just focus and give us like 5 minutes to showcase what we have developed.
It's demo time.
Yeah, it's demo time. So primarily, okay, the screen is not that clear, but ideally we support 12 languages, native Indian languages, which covers close to 90% of India's population. So imagine a tool which can do all the services around a particular customer of yours, giving 100% satisfaction for all the needs that they have in their own native language without even a support of anyone. Imagine that kind of a tool, right? So let's start with first. So let's select the English language, which is the most spoken one right now. Okay, you can go that side. Okay. I hope the screen is clear now, right? So to start with, we'll be doing 2 solution demos today. Number 1 is the product inquiry, wherein you can get all the information about the different products that a particular, the service provider is offering. And number 2 is a lead generation, right? Which is a big task in today's world if you go to the Bharat, as mentioned by Gautam, to the bottom and the middle of the pyramid, right? So let's go. Okay, hey, hi. Can you tell me about what all services you can provide?
And this will understand English mixed with Hindi. Okay, so Hingla, because nobody speaks in pure Hindi or pure English or this kind of a thing. Okay, okay, or any kind of a language combination that you want to have it.
I am Trustt GPT, a conversational chat assistant. I can help you with your queries related to gold loan application. I can provide you with information about the process, eligibility criteria, interest rates, and other related information. I can also help you with the application process and guide you through the steps.
Right, so this is like I'm just asking what all services you can provide. Now I can just go forward again, as mentioned by Gautam. The corpus is very dedicated to one particular service provider, so that your data sanctity remains within the organization itself and to the particular customer whom you are trying to service, because it's a highly regulated market.
So right? In this case, what we have done is the HDFC Bank's details have been consumed and the corpus has been created. So whatever answer that you see will be very specific to that bank's database itself, right?
Okay, can you tell me about the different retail loan products that you can help me with? Pardon us for the speed because it's 5G. Can't help.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
We offer a variety of retail loan products, including personal loan, home loan, business loan, doctor loan, new car loan, F-car loan, two-wheeler loan, super bike loan, educational loan, pre-owned car loan, salary plus, easy EMI consumer loan, rural loan, flexi pay, buy now, pay later on UPI, loans against securities, loan against assets, loan on credit card,
Again, the
smart
answers that you are
EMI,
getting, right?
gold
You
loan,
can cut short
loan
the
against
answer or you can extend the
securities,
answer as per
digital
your
loan
requirement. So
against
that's called
mutual
data
funds,
tuning that we
loan
do at the
against
back end,
rental
right?
receivables,
That's the large
loan
language
against
model and the
property,
data
and loan
tuning process
against
that we
car.
do. But the answers can be organized, can be manufactured as per your requirement, the kind of services you want to provide to the customer, right? So I will just go ahead and discuss something about a particular loan product. Okay, can you tell me about a two-wheeler loan? Because I really like a bike, I would like to purchase that one.
Try Hindi.
Sure, you can get an HDFC Bank two-wheeler loan even if you don't have an account with us. The minimum loan amount is 20,000.
Right. So here again, we have just cut short the information. So customer can play and pause the responses they are getting. Right. Again, there is a word. If okay, the screen is not clear, but you can see here there is a word under the name ORP. Right. Now, how many of us knows what is ORP? Okay, let me do that.
Hindi.
क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं ये टू व्हीलर लोन में ORP क्या है? Again, I spoke in Hindi, but it took it in the English, right? It's the preferred language of the customer. It will do the
ORP
conversation.
stands for on-road price. It is the total cost of the vehicle including registration, insurance, taxes, etc.
Now, no bank FAQs have a question like what is ORP, by the way. Okay, this is the intelligence of the model that we have built. So it will take the context of the conversation you are doing with the system and it will give you the output that you need or you want to provide to the customer too, right? So let's go ahead and ask something else as well. Okay, होम लोन के बारे में जानकारी दीजिए. मारू घर છે ને બહુ નાનું પડે છે, મને મોટું જોઈએ છે. So that was English included with Hindi and Gujarati. So let's see how it responds.
Old vehicle and new vehicle over here. 5G है यहाँ पे नहीं तो 4G ले लेता.
So again, if you can see the query submission.
You can avail a home extension loan from HDFC to add space to your existing apartment, floor, row house. Existing home loan customers can also avail a home extension loan. For more information, please visit our website or contact.
Okay, to give you a very basic information, right now the tools present in the market, the accuracy rate is less than 90% for different languages, even just for Hindi, right? This tool has close to 96% of accuracy in 12 different languages. So imagine the processing it can do, right? A customer sitting in, let's say Tamil Nadu, a regional manager or a relationship manager getting transferred from, let's say Ahmedabad, who is not comfortable in Tamil, goes to the customer or goes to that area as he has got promoted. Now he has been given a task to actually increase the market share of the bank or the services that he's employed with. How will he do that? He doesn't have any idea. This tool can help the assisted model also. So your agents can give the information in the customer's preferred language as they require and when they require, right? So let me change the language and show you how it gets into the other languages. अच्छा, मुझे और बताइए क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं अगर मुझे पर्सनल लोन लेना है तो मेरे को क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स देने पड़ेंगे? Again, the submission is something that we have worked on, so it can be auto-submitted after like 2.5 seconds, or you can click the submit button as and when required. Also, we have given a text prompt. So let's say if someone doesn't want to do a conversation, he can...
लिखित अनुरोध के साथ किसी भी जानकारी वितरण योग्य का लाभ उठाने और ग्राहक सेवा डेस्क पर दस्तावेजों का उत्पादन करने के लिए आपको एक अनुबंध संख्या स्व सत्यापित पहचान प्रमाण ले जाने की आवश्यकता है। यदि आप अपना पता संपर्क विवरण बदलना चाहते हैं तो आप अपने संशोधित पते के प्रमाण की एक स्व
Right, so you can see here the English translation is also happening, right, which helps your agents to even understand what the customer wants as a response. So even if he wants to add something additional to the response, he can do that, right? He can add that response in this tool and it will get converted into the output language preferred by the customer through the agent application itself, right? So let's go ahead and ask some different question also. अच्छा, मुझे आप ये बताइए कि मिनिमम और मैक्सिमम कितना रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट होगा वैसे होम लोन का? Also, at any given point of time during the chat, you can change the language, which is not generally available in the present tool, right? It's very limited. It's a menu-driven one. It breaks down when you ask the complex queries. It doesn't work that way, right? So here we are supporting that kind of a model wherein even the complex queries can be resolved using this particular tool. Now this is about product inquiry.
Yeah, any one of you want to try asking a question?
Yeah, you can.
It's
Anyone in the audience, if you want to ask something, you can do that.
No, I mean that's the large language model. That's the the intelligence is about ability to understand a human-like conversation. So this is like completely unscripted. You want to ask something, as long as it is there in the corpus, as long as I'm asking something which is related to the data that we have created, it can answer that.
Okay, so I will just again change the language to English and I will show you this second process, right? Okay, so again, this is the product inquiry one. It can be extended to any n number of products that you want. Of course, the database needs to be created. As mentioned, it's a knowledge corpus that we build, right? It's not the regular knowledge corpus wherein you have to put a Q&A as the normal text chatbots that are available in the market does, right? You can just give us the literature. We will input it in the data corpus or the knowledge corpus, and it will give you the desired output. So you don't have to do a question, answer, FAQs kind of a thing, right? A normal literature will also give you the same kind of response and you can ask n number of questions to the same. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, I want to do a gold loan application. Can you please help me with that? Now this is the origination flow, the lead journey flow, right?
Thanks for your interest in applying for the gold loan. From here on, our gold loan assistant will be taking you forward. Sure. Before we proceed, can I confirm if you want to proceed with the gold loan application process?
So this is customer
Please
origination.
say yes or no.
Okay, we are running short of time. We'll quickly run through this.
Yeah.
But our stall is
H11. Yeah, H11. So if you want to have a full-fledged demo, we'll be more than happy to do that. So I will just quickly run through it. Okay, please proceed and let me know what all information you need.
Thank you for confirming. To proceed with the gold loan application process, I would need the following information from you. 1. Your name. 2. Mobile number. 3. Date of birth. 4. Gold weight. 5. Loan amount. Please provide these details one by one.
Okay, now the instruction is please provide okay, now the instruction is please provide this detail one by one, right? In chatbot, it happens the same way. You cannot give two inputs at a particular given time. You have to answer question by question and go as the flow. I will break the flow and I will show you how it can be done. Okay, so I will not go one by one. Please take the full information. मेरा नाम है सोहन अशोक पालीवाल. Mobile number 9974697027. Date of birth is 11th March 1991. मेरे पास 50 ग्राम गोल्ड है और मुझे 3 लाख रुपए की ज़रूरत है. So here you can see it actually took all the responses in one go itself rather than going one by one, which generally happens in the today's tool, right? You can break the flow n number of times. You can process it like 100 different ways that you
Thank you for providing the required details. As per the provided date of birth, you are currently 32 years old.
That's my age, guys. Sorry.
As per our policy, we provide gold loans to individuals whose age is between 18 and 60 years, both inclusive. Now, let me confirm the details you provided. Name, Sohan Ashok Paliwal. Mobile number, 9974697027. Date of birth, the 11th of March 1991. Gold weight, 50 grams. Loan amount, 3 lakh rupees. Are the provided details correct? Please confirm.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Wait, I would like to change my mobile number. This is dysfunctional. So please change my mobile number to 9824765752. That's the one I use more often.
Sure, I have updated your mobile number to 9824765752. Let me confirm the updated details again. Name, Sohan Ashok Paliwal. Mobile.
Okay, just
Right?
go ahead.
So this way, if I confirm, okay, play.
Click.
Yeah, I confirm the details. Please go ahead and process it. Yes, to do more complex journeys, just to give you a heads up, a lot of data is something that we need as an input to train the model. But the best part is even 500 FAQs can do this thing. So this entire thing is done only on 500 FAQs, guys, right? Only 500 data points, that's all.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I didn't understand your query.
So
Could you
if
please
something
rephrase
is
or
out of the
provide more
knowledge base,
context?
it will tell you this, right? Also to add, it can provide you images, videos, so you can share, okay, how to change your net banking password or any UPI pin that you want to change, right? It can show you the documents that you are trying to submit, right? So if you are uploading any scanned documents, it can give you the view. You can even have a portfolio review of a customer for the investments that they have done using the portal, right? So entire video, entire detailed analysis can be provided through the same tool. And of course, the integration is something that that needs to be taken care of as and when required.
Submit the application now.
Sorry, I missed that part. Can you please submit the application? Of course, if you tell to chatbot, sorry, I missed that part, it will just take you to the whole lot of hallucinations.
Sure,
What
your
Gautam
gold
mentioned.
loan application has been submitted for processing. Our team will contact you shortly for further details and processing of your application. Thank you and have a good day.
And again, we have integrated with a CRM, so you can, the customer can review the details that they have submitted. And similarly, you can do the entire customer acquisition through this particular model, including the face auth, Aadhaar authentication, PAN validation. Everything can be done using the same tool, right? So if you like this presentation, we would like to invite you to our booth H11. Please do visit and take the full demo, and would love to discuss more possibilities using this tool in the BFSI industry. Thank you.
Thank you very much.